Hey, my reading group. I just starting where we left off. We had finished reading on Sea Turtle Patrol, and you had also seen the video that I sent out. I have all of this assigned on HMH, like I told you. However, you are able to do it in your reading book if that's easier for you too. The next step that I wanted you to work on was right here, and this is on the HMH site, or it's also in your textbook. I wanted you to write an advertisement after you had previously done. On the last video I told you I wanted you to do the collaborative discussion. I know you're not collaborating with anyone, so all these questions are going to be on your own, but after you're finished with that, I wanted you to write an advertisement, and your prompt here says, on Sea Turtle Patrol and saving the Kemp's Ridley sea turtle, you learned about the steps people are taking to protect endangered sea turtles. Imagine that you are part of a group that goes on turtle patrols. Write an advertisement for your school newspaper or website to recruit more volunteers to help with this work. Don't forget to use some of the critical vocabulary words as well as science-related words in your writing. Okay, so you'll have to plan. This is plan. Write 2 reasons why people might want to protect sea turtles, then find details in the text and video to support each of your reasons. Now, you can go back and look at the text on the HMH website or the video on the HMH website or the video that I sent out, because it is the same, and you could also go back and look at the text in your reading book if that were easier for you to go back and find that information. Now you are going to write. Now write your advertisement to encourage others to join the Sea Turtle Patrol. Make sure your advertisement begins by stating the purpose of the advertisement. It needs to provide reasons to convince people to volunteer, includes facts, details, and examples from the text to support each reason, includes science-related words, and ends with a concluding sentence. Now remember, a concluding sentence wraps everything up that you were writing about. Okay, kiddos? So I want you to do that part. Then, after that is finished, I wanted to go over here and do a little bit of, I'm going to do some review with you guys also. This will be the next story that we're going to read. I'll do a video about that a little bit later, okay, kiddos? But I want to go through and do a little review. Now, synonyms and antonyms, that is something that we've worked with all year. Synonyms is a word that means the same or almost the same as another word, and an antonym is a word that is the opposite in meaning to the other word. And we've talked about words that are kind of like shadows of each other too, right? We've talked about how synonyms sometimes are kind of like a shadow. They mean almost the same thing. You would just think of them a little differently. All right, so to understand vocabulary, look at the synonyms and antonyms of a word. Thinking about how words are the same and different are going to be able to help you understand their meanings better. So let's look here at an example. The rabbit was alert and watchful as it ate the grass. Okay, so if it's alert and watchful, those are synonyms, right? They are both basically the same thing. It's being careful and it's being watchful and it knows what's going on. Some of the desks are tidy and some are messy. Well, those are opposites, right, kiddos? We know if something's tidy, it's clean, it's put together. If something's messy, it's not very clean. It's kind of scattered and all over the place, right? All right, and there were 2 more critical vocabulary words. We reviewed the other ones earlier. Here are 2 more. Estimate. If you give or estimate, you can say it estimate or estimate. In this case, it's going to be estimate. If you give an estimate, you give an amount or size that is not exact. Okay, so can you give an estimate of how long the project will take? Decay. When things decay, they slowly break down and rot. When plants decay, they help new plants grow. All right. And we're going to go down a little further. And this will be the next section that we're going to be talking about next when we start our next lesson for the week. Okay, kiddos? So that is all I have for you right now, and I will come back and we will talk about some other stuff as the week goes. I'll make another video or two to go along with the rest of the unit this week. I hope you're all doing well, and I miss you very much.